New products that are groundbreaking, unique, or just flat out unusual tend to catch our eye here at First at 4. I'm not really sure which category our next guest's products fall into. Cameron McIntyre is here to tell us about his invention. It's called Big Shoes. Cameron, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely, and these are Big Shoes. They look to me to be sort of the inversion of the popular bobblehead doll. Instead of having the big head, they've got big feet. Tell us about them.
Well, actually, this is a perfect gift for graduation and Father's Day, so that's quite timely. But Big Shoes, the whole idea behind Big Shoes for us was really coming up with a brand that honored those people or those teams or anybody that you looked up to, and somebody that kind of filled that role of filling big shoes. So that was the inspiration behind it, and I think you know, the University of Alabama, I think, is a good example of that with their legacy they left in college football. So every year you get, you know, new freshmen, new team come in, so they've always got to fill those big shoes. So it's, I think that's perfect for it. And we actually started this line off with college sports. This is the collegiate series, and it's actually a pen. It's a desktop pen. It can sit on your desk. And the unique thing about it is you really don't even know it's a pen until you pick it up and start writing with it. So it's a great collectible, and you know, it's really unique, and we like that. And we've actually so far come out with 3 schools we have on the shelves right now, which is Auburn, Alabama, and Georgia, and we have the remainder of the SEC, Georgia Tech and Florida State, coming up in the fall.
All right, and it's definitely unique. It caught my eye whenever I saw it. Tell us a little bit about are you an inventor? I mean, is this what you do? You sit around and you think of new products and stuff?
Well, I run a creative team, and I have been doing this all my life. So yes, this was an idea that was inspired by others, but it was created by me. So it's something that I'm very proud of. I sculpted the product. I did the branding, the packaging, and also helped with the licensing and the manufacturing process. So got to travel overseas and work overseas, and that was an interesting cultural experience. And but it's really neat to kind of finally have it here on the shelves and starting to move it into the market. So. And
you drove a long way to be with us today. This fellow drove all the way from Alpharetta, Georgia, over here.
That's right. I'm a native Georgian. Lived there all my life. Although I am a huge SEC fan, so. Yeah, that covers all teams across the board here in the Southeast, so definitely a big fan.
Absolutely. And Cameron, real quick, we're running out of time, but,
sure.
But you guys are doing a little something special because of the tornado disaster.
Absolutely. The big thing is, you know, just driving up here and looking at, you know, what happened with the tornadoes, we feel compelled to try to fill those big shoes as well, and 10% of all the sales at BIGSHOOZ.com will go to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund. So. BIGSHOOZ.com, BIGSHOOZ.com is the website.
All right. Cameron, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
You can find out more about Big Shoes online at BIGSHOOZ.com, or you can call them at 1-866-532-6094.